Edit note for Tanya is putting potatoes on a tarp. It's not the greater works of Scorsese. Don't use all of this footage. First bag. Maybe a handful of potatoes. Two bags. Almost one serving.
This is looking like a bountiful harvest.
I mean, it's one solid meal of potatoes, and yes, there seems to be enough nanoscopic potatoes in the mix that, yeah, there's a risk of a very small potato plant coming up.
I don't think they'll flourish this time of year, but
Probably not.
one never
Especially when they're, in some cases, still attached to the roots. But, yeah.
I mean, given that these potatoes were literally going to just go into the compost because they were starting to sprout, good result.
Yes.
And we'll do much better next year, obviously.
Yes. Ah, last one. Ow. Right. There we are. I'll show you through this dirty bowl, but it's, yeah, one season's worth of potato growing, one meal's worth of potatoes, and probably a planter that's now completely full of baby potatoes, and some plants that go in the compost. And for good measure, I've stuck some onions and shallots in Grandad's planter, so we have some onions and shallots earlier in next year.
Hello, it's the weekend. Yay, weekend. We didn't do loads yesterday other than go to our storage unit and try to find all the pieces for the bed we're trying to get rid of. But we're back in the lead paint room and we're going to finish up the skim today. So we've already done a bit of work. Mainly I was cleaning. Andy was uprooting the potatoes that we planted a couple of months ago. Got enough for a meal. You know, those might be our Thanksgiving potatoes, the way things are going. So we're gonna do a wee bit of work in here. It's not gonna be a crazy day, so hopefully a relatively short video unless anything goes catastrophically wrong, because there's not very much we can do once we've got it up. Then we'll switch back over to Andy's office and try to get some more lead paint off. But at least that one's a tiny one, so it should go quick. So what we're doing now is doing a second coat of the joint skim over the edges of the panels to try to feather them into the wall. The idea being that once we paint, we don't want it to be obvious that the heating is on the ceiling. We'll have thermal imaging done so we'll know exactly where they are, but the whole idea is that it just looks like any other ceiling. And then we stepped up on the ladder, and now the ladder is covered in shit.
Well, to be fair, that was the case even before we
It's entirely awesome. On the floor, not my boob.
small noses.
building works.
Well, it's scraping progress towards the things we need to progress most urgently.
Indeed. And how fun will it to...
Try again.
Yeah, this thing is just so squeaky, it makes me nervous. How fun will it be to not have to live in our studio living room apartment? What a dream.
Indeed.
I know what you can get me for Christmas.
Go on.
You know, like the harness kit that Kate Beckinsale has in all the underworld movies, where she can just like jump off a building and like land and just keep walking. That's what I need, so that I would like look awesome jumping off the hop up to refill my thing.
So what you're looking for is a stunt double.
I think you'll find she did some of her own stunts. Not really.
What you're looking for is a stunt Kate Beckinsale.
Oh man, don't tease. Oh, Kate Beckinsale. That's a fine looking woman. Could I have a wee bit more joint compound, please, sir?
Well, give me a second while I smooth out what I've got. Can't make a bit of a pig's ear.
I mean, you are getting better with it. That's all that counts.
No, having the right tool definitely helps on that front.
Indeed.
It's not perfect, but
It's progressive.
certainly adds to the needs of the environment.
Much appreciated. Thank you. You take such good care of me, baby.
So trying to work out what I can wipe the damn stuff off and realising I'm literally wearing trousers caked in this stuff.
Pink pants. Fuck yeah. Oh.
You're dropping it already.
Yes.
So Mike City.
The dollop went on the edge. I wasn't prepared. Just trying to work out if I can see the line because I know it's there, or because it's still there.
Well, I mean, that is the difficulty. I think you can see it because, you know, the wall and the compound are different colours, but it's a hard one to work out. I say it's much more reliable to go by feel. Obviously, you can't do that. Well, hello, camera. Can't do that while sweat, yes.
That would be silly. That's what God invented sandpaper for, right? Right. Well, as much as I would like to do a little bit more, we only have one set of ear protectors, and Andy is scraping the lead paint in the other room. And so I don't kill myself. I'm going to go do some dishes where it's quiet and I can turn the radio on.
So we got all of the skim coat on the walls that aren't going to have insulation. And Andy got the one wall in his office scraped down so that we're ready to put the insulation in there, as we just needed to have a clean surface for the lime mortar to attach to. So that's probably it for the next couple of days. We're a bit busy with work, but thankfully it's almost payday and we can get stuff ordered in and get a bit more done.